Welcome to the first um, installment of a very new series at this point called Island Read Along. And I'm going to personally read a chapter out of my book. Today, we're going to focus on one story you might have missed. This is that story. So, notice the date and it being 14 days ago. So by saying that everything is selfish, you start to understand you aren't as selfish as you think. The problem boils down to living life being selfish. I only don't want to kill myself because others don't want me to, but yet I'm the selfish one when doing such an unselfish act just because I am aware of my death and what it does to people. Does that mean I have to live to fulfill them? Needing me? That's selfish of them to ask that of me. I spare them. I know losing me would be such a bad thing. Just like losing Nana and Mikey destroyed my world by dying. The other part is I know I would know dying is the last thing I could ever do to pain them again. If I'm dead, then I won't get any more chances to hurt them, for I'll just be remembering that along with what people thought about me. But if I live, I'll get plenty of chances to help them instead of being a constant reminder of such dread. I wouldn't want anyone feeling like me, but that's selfish of others, not to mention the randomness of it all. I'd have to be put in constant effort without getting rewarded just so others don't feel like me. Yet in the meantime, I'm actively hurting despite my efforts not to hurt others. Another point is I can't control what people think. Like right and wrong are different for everyone. There is nobody quite like me. It's like each time you wake up, you just roll a die or whatever. I'm not gonna say my day is like every other day, for there are infinite amount of possibilities. Does that mean that there's a chance that one day I won't live for others, but truly for myself? Emotional pause, and if I claim to live for others, then I am not selfish, as the other person is. Would killing myself be selfish? No, it's selfish of you. Why should you take if my life is worth it? I mean, at the end of the day, it is. Why are you claiming my life? To make yourself feel better. But I, but I want to, I want to do, wish for you to feel better. The most selfish a person can be is wanting someone else alive just because they don't want to lose you. I was being selfish. I want Mikey and Anna alive because I don't want to lose them. It's just plain isn't fair. But that's the ironic part. Life isn't fair. I think Nana wanted to hold on longer, but she held long enough to say goodbye. Mikey is different than Nana in his death and affect things. Nana was on like a last leg, but Mikey's what started it. Would Mikey wanted to live again? Nana and Bubby were both older and found meaning. If he wanted to live, it wouldn't be a natural desire. What about the case of Mikey's death had meaning in life? Then it boils back down to me wanting to give his life meaning. His reality was his and in his own, but how odd. Mikey kept it all to himself. One even could say he was protecting us from himself. I mean, after everything I learned about him after his death, I just wish he told me, because him not being here is a lot worse. I don't want to share my pain with others, but I don't want to be in pain. Yet the alternative doesn't sound bad, for it would be worse pain I could cause them, but the but be the biggest anvil off me. Does that mean it's selfish? In all accounts, yes and no. So at the end of the day, does it matter what we tell ourselves? I mean, in the grand scheme of things, it doesn't matter if I die or lose. One day I will die, and in doing so, that death will hurt others. Death can come whenever and however we might not even know it. Man, I read a lot. This is only 5 minutes. Man. Well, I'm just gonna read that bit. That's the important bit, I guess. You can go read it the rest for yourself. But so yeah, this was a quick little read along with Alan. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, gamers.